need to add some separatrons to separate these engines as they detach. Where are they? These are the separatrons here. I'm thinking... Oh, no, hang on, there we go. That way, that's it. Except we want 2 of them, and then we want... Oh no, we don't want 2 that way, because that'll just spin it. That's better, right. And then... Okay. So this is the Asteroid 2. Let's go wrangle us an asteroid, preferably without blowing up on the way. Oops, on the way. Save, and out to the launch pad. So, we are back on the launch pad with the Asteroid 2 this time, hopefully with the right configuration so that when we dump our engines, they won't crash into us and blow us up. The only way we're going to find out is to throw this thing into space. So, our SAS is on and our throttle is up. We are ready for launch. Jebediah doesn't look quite as happy this time as he did last time. Perhaps he knows what went wrong last time. And we are ready for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have another successful liftoff, at least. Everything seems to be firing correctly. .85 meters per second and 1,000 meters altitude, same as last time. That looks good. Solid boosters are over halfway empty already. Coming up on 3,500 meters. Getting ready to drop the solids. There. They get away cleanly, so we didn't need any separatrons on those. That's good. Let's up our throttle a bit. Oh dear, we're really slow this time. Come on. Throttle up, throttle up. There we go. Speed's going up. 6,000 meters, 6,500 meters. Halfway to dumping off our next set of fuel tanks. Hopefully it won't cause the issues it did last time. I'm wondering if we should go a little bit higher before we start our gravity turn this time. 25% fuel left at 10,000 meters. We can't really afford to go too much higher. There we go, 11,000 meters. Go on, we'll let these tanks dump off and then we'll do our gravity turn. Here we go, ready? Whoa, there they go. Okay, so let's start our turn. Apoaps is coming up on 70,000 meters. We'll push it a bit higher than 70,000, obviously. We're going to slow our engines down though, to about 25% for the moment. At 65,000 meters, our apoapsis is at 85,000 meters. We're at 70,000 now, so let's whack our engines up, get us horizontal to the horizon. Oh, there goes the other two tanks. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cut our engines. We're going to drift up to our apoapsis because it's more fuel efficient to do things that way. Get ourselves pointing back in the right direction and then start our engines back up again. Looking good. We are just about ready for an orbit. Come on, where's our periapsis? There it is. Let's get that outside of 70,000. Okay, there we go. That's outside 70,000, so we are in a stable orbit. Now, there is currently an asteroid on its way to us. Or is that on its way away from us? Oh no, that's on its way away from us. Okay, so we have just missed an asteroid. That's a shame. Goodness me, there's loads of them. What's going on? Right, hang on. Let's find out what this one is. Escape. No, so that one's just leaving too. Okay, we're going to need to go... What's this one? Oh no, not viewing... Okay, we'll view it in the tracking station then. Track object. That's on its way in. Comes in 3 million meters. That's not really close enough for my liking. Yeah, 3 million's not really very close. I mean, it's pretty close. It means it's coming roughly to where the moon is, but that one doesn't come near us. That one, is that was that 464? Yeah, that's the one we tried to get to last time. So that one's left us already. This one is coming a little bit later. What's its periapsis? No, that's on the Sun. What's its periapsis on Kerbin? 7 million meters, so that's even higher. Are any of these coming nice and close? What's that one doing? That looks close. Nope, 5 million meters. Track that one. That's coming in. Ooh, this one looks like it's a close one. That one looks like it's on a collision course. That's a Class E asteroid on a collision course with Kerbin. That's not great. I do believe that a Class E asteroid would be sufficient to wipe out all life on a planet. And this one's on a collision course to Kerbin. So this mission suddenly got a little bit more important. I don't know how we would deal with that. We might have to meet it on its way in. I don't know if we've got enough fuel to deal with that. If anyone's got any suggestions on how we can handle that, let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to look at this one, which looks like it almost comes into a complete orbit around Kerbin, but at 28 million meters, which is kind of like Minmus orbit. Okay, so we have found one asteroid which is passing just 519,000 meters from Kerbin, and we have found a Class C asteroid which is on a collision course, and a Class E asteroid which is on a collision course, which are both rather worrying. So we are going to watch these three asteroids as we speed up a bit to see how they approach us. This is the one we want. This is one we've got to watch out for. And this is the giant one. Let's check their encounter times. 26 days, 21 days, 62 days. So the Class C is going to approach us first. So we can speed up a bit until that gets near. While we're waiting for that to approach, let's go back to the ship's Asteroid 2 and fly that, and we'll bring the apoapsis up to 500,000 meters, ready for us to plan an intercept for the one we're actually targeting. That should be fairly straightforward, assuming we have the fuel, which I believe we do. Let's just make sure. We'll add a maneuver. That's 534. 511. See, that is how close that asteroid is going to pass. That's pretty close. So let's get ourselves lined up, ready to do this. We don't really know how much of a burn this is going to take. Whoops, let's not miss our manoeuvre point. I don't believe it's going to take all that much oomph. Come back, come back, come back. Come on. Come on. Okay. Start a burn. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's do that at half thrust. There we go. Make sure we're on target. The accuracy of these burns is not particularly important, as you can probably gather. There we go, 518,000. That is pretty much exactly where the asteroid will be coming in. We'll go round... Shall we go round And no, what we're going to need to do actually is to match the orbit, aren't we? So now we're at 518,000. We need to find our target asteroid. Goodness me, that's going to be tricky. Can anyone remember what it was called? I believe that's the big one, isn't it? So it's one of these here, I think. Can't remember. Right, I'm going to have to go back to the tracking station. Let's go for viewing tracking station. And we will check what it was called. Right, VUW. Right, VUW 346. And there's 3 asteroids and it's the front of those 3. So, okay. Asteroid 2. Fly. VUW 346 is our target. Back to the map. There it is. Okay, set as target. Now that's on a very much different orbit to us. We have our ascending node here. Wow, that's going to be quite a burn. Aha, okay. Where's our... That's actually a close pass, isn't it? So let's bring that in a bit. And down a bit. This is really tricky. Well, that's pretty close. We can adjust that again after, I think. It's handy to be able to do it in one burn, though. Gonna have to get this exactly right, though. This is going to be tricky. Which way is that going to be? That's going to be a northward burn, isn't it? Wow, this is really hard to control. We need our RCS on, I believe. Where do we put our RCS tanks? There they are. Okay, where's our burn node then? Right, it's over there. Okay. Right, let's get us lined up then. Let's, whoa, come on, get our SAS on. Let that straighten us up, and then turn off our RCS. Check all our resources and things. Yeah, we're looking good. Now, as to when we do this burn, I'm not too sure. Probably going to have to do a bit of a test burn. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of burn. Really? Ouch. That's going to be hard going. So we're going to have to start burning at 1.5 minutes. T minus 1.5 minutes. That's harsh. That's coming up soon. I don't know if we've got enough fuel for this. Well, there's only one way to find out. Hey 5KB short, welcome, welcome. We are burning to adjust our orbit in line with an incoming asteroid. Well, it looks like we did have enough fuel for this, which is quite amazing. I didn't think we did. This is an important point on our orbit here. Cut the engines. Right. How did we do? Close that. How far are we off? That wasn't too bad. It wasn't terrible. Where's our descending node? What? Oh, you're kidding me. Is the asteroid travelling the other way around the planet? It only is. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. We are going in the opposite direction to the asteroid after all that, and we've nearly exhausted our fuel supply. We are doomed not to meet an asteroid. That was a really stupid mistake, though. Yeah, we haven't got nearly enough fuel to correct that. Let's... Well, there's not much chance of us meeting it. I don't think. How much fuel would it take to reverse our direction? We'd have to go that way, wouldn't we? Right, to do an exact reversal would take another 3 minutes of fuel. So, we've got plenty of time until this asteroid comes into orbit. So I think what we will do is we will head back, bring Jeb home and stick him in a new rocket, and this time do the launch properly. Yeah, because there's not a chance that we are going to be able to reverse our trajectory. So let's get rid of that manoeuvre, line ourselves up retrograde, and burn our periapsis back down into the atmosphere. Whoops, come on, stay on retrograde. Coming down 500 meters, they deploy. Whoops, okay. You come back up here and we'll put the SAS on to hold you in place. I'll tell you what, actually no, let's go in that way. Why not? I'll tell you what, let's arm that and we'll grab the sea as we go in. Maybe catch us a fish. It's actually like feet. I wonder if you could land on that. Yeah, that's an interesting idea, actually. I wonder if you could do that. Use it as feet to grab as you land. That might be worth an experiment, actually. Would stop you toppling over for sure. So, a nice gentle landing, 4 meters per second, back into the waters of Kerbin, and then we will strap Jeb straight back into another rocket. Sploosh. Okay. No, we want to recover the vessel. So, back to the vehicle assembly building. Actually, no, we don't have to go back to the vehicle assembly building, do we? We can go straight to the launch pad, because we're not going to rename the ship on this occasion. This was, where are we? Asteroid 2. Yeah, Jeb can go for this one as well. Let us launch it. And this time we will launch in the right direction.